Welcome to the Dinner in 15-Minute Workshop. I'm Shelly Longenecker with Dinner for $1, and I'm here to teach you exactly how to put fresh, whole food dinners on the table in 15 minutes, Monday through Friday. But before I teach you how to do that, let's talk about why we're here. Why am I here teaching you dinner in 15 minutes? Because I know that if cooking healthy meals takes too much time and is too complicated, we won't do it. I see you. I know how busy you are. I know you're going 100 different directions. And I know that putting fresh, healthy food on the table every night is hard. I know you might be stuck in the takeout line, in the drive-thru lane, or stuck relying on convenience foods. And I know that that isn't what you want for your family. So I'm here to teach you how to put food on the table that you want to feed your family, and to do it in a way that's simple, frugal, practical, and realistic for busy moms. If that sounds good to you, you're like, oh my goodness, what does dinner in 15 minutes look like? Dinner in 15 minutes is like the capsule wardrobe that came out of the minimalist community. You know, the one where you buy 30 pieces of staple wardrobe items and you mix and match those and you can create all kinds of fabulous looks. It's a way to simplify your clothing purchases, your storage, your decisions, but always look good. That's how the dinner in 15-minute system is. You prepare a handful of staple ingredients at the beginning of the week. And then you mix and match those throughout the week, creating distinct meals each day that are tasty, that your family will eat. And it's a way to simplify your purchases, your storage, your time, your cleanup, your waste. It's awesome. So you're probably thinking, that sounds awesome. I want to know how to do it. So I'm going to start out by teaching you how we do it in our home. And this is going to serve as an example for you. It may not be exactly what you want to do. That's okay. I'm teaching you how we do it, and then I'm going to show you how to set up the dinner in 15-minute system in your own home. Okay, so in our home, here's what we do. On a day when I have 1 to 2 hours and some extra help, which is usually on a Sunday, I batch prepare our staple ingredients. Our staple ingredients in our home are protein, starches, and produce. Your staple ingredients might be different. That's okay, but just follow my example. Okay, so I batch prep a protein, starches, and produce. In the example that I'm going to run for you today, I'm going to batch prep pulled pork. Okay, so I get a large pork roast, pork picnic, and I cook that. I take half of that and put it in the freezer, and the other half I portion into enough meat for one meal. And that pulled pork is going to serve as the base ingredient for meals for the week. In our home, we follow themes. We have 6 food themes that we rotate in and out of every single week, week after week, and we have for years. We have taco night, salad night, soup night, skillet night, oven night, and a loaded baked potato or loaded sweet potato night. We repeat those themes week after week, each week changing our protein, our starches, and our veggies. I'll talk more about that later. So those themes serve as my basic meal plan that I repeat week after week, just changing out the protein, starches, and vegetables. So for this week, we've got pulled pork, and we've got our 6 themes. So what are our meals going to look like for this week? Okay, taco night with pulled pork is of course going to be carnitas. Soup night is going to be a play on pozole with a bunch of extra vegetables. Salad night is a barbecue pork salad, which is delicious. Skillet night is a pork and sweet potato hash, also delicious. Oven night is a cheater enchilada casserole where I just layer prepped ingredients. So I'd layer pork, corn tortillas, beans, rice or quinoa, veggies, and then I repeat that and warm that up. So those are the 6 meals. Oh, and loaded potato night would be a loaded sweet potato with barbecue pork and roasted vegetables on top. Okay, so those are the 6 meals that we would use for that week with those themes, with that protein. So on Sunday for that week with those meals, I'm gonna batch prep. The protein is pork, right? My starches for that week are gonna be sweet potato, rice or quinoa, and beans. And then my produce for that week is going to be lettuce, onions, peppers, jalapenos, mango, jicama, and maybe some others, mushrooms or onions. Now, that's what that menu looks like for that week. And as I rattled off those meals, you can note several things about those meals. All of them are tasty. All of them are family approved for our family. All of them are frugal. All of them are produce rich. And all of them are assembled in under 15 minutes. Because if you have your protein already cooked, you have your starches already cooked, and you have your veggies already chopped, all you're doing is assembling those ingredients into the new meal and warming them up. And each and every one of those meals that I just listed are prepared in 10 to 15 minutes. How awesome is that? Imagine for a moment having meals on your table, whole food meals, allergy-friendly meals, frugal meals, produce-rich meals that your family will eat on your table in 15 minutes, Monday through Friday, your busiest times of the week. You don't have to be stuck in the takeout line. You don't have to be stuck in the drive-through lane. You don't have to be stuck relying on convenient foods. By taking 1 to 2 hours on a Saturday or a Sunday, prepping your ingredients, you can have those meals ready quickly in the middle of the week during your most high pressure times. Now, the 2 biggest questions that I always get asked whenever I teach dinner in 15 minutes are this. Number 1, do you get bored? Okay, the short answer is no. The long answer is yes, sometimes. And when we get bored, we take a break or mix it up, or we do the system maybe 3 nights a week instead of 6. But let me tell you why, for the most part, we do not get bored. Number 1, there's way more variety in this than you expect. Even if you follow the 6 themes, you are mixing and matching proteins, starches, and veggies. You're also mixing and matching seasonings, sauces, marinades, cuisine style, cooking methods. And when you mix and match all of those combinations, you can create hundreds of options with this model. So you really don't end up getting bored. The second reason we don't get bored is that even though in this model I told you that we cooked pork all week, we never use the same protein all week long. We switch proteins in the middle of the week. So I told you that when I cooked that pork roast, right, I took half of it and put it in the freezer. So what we would do is we would eat a pork-based meal on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then on Wednesday, I'm gonna go out to my freezer and I'm gonna pull another protein that I cooked the week before, like let's say ground turkey. So I pull out the ground turkey, and then on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday lunch, we have a ground turkey-based meal. That really helps us avoid boredom and keep my family completely interested in the foods that we're eating. The other thing I'll mention about the boredom and the themes is that you can use any themes you want, right? And in the worksheet that's provided in the email that you got, I list several other theme possibilities. The themes that we use in our home may not work for you. Your family may not want a salad night or a soup night. I hear that commonly. but they might love a breakfast night or a sandwich night or a pizza night or, Asian cuisine. I don't know. You pick your themes. So if your family is getting bored, switch up your themes. But I highly recommend you consider adding themes into your life because it really simplifies your decisions and your purchases. Okay. The second biggest question I get asked is, how do I get the food to last all week long, especially produce that's pre-chopped? And the answer to this is 2 words: mason jars. If you prep your produce on Sunday and you put the produce in mason jars, it will be good all week long. There are a few exceptions. Cucumbers, avocado, tomatoes, and peppers don't necessarily last the whole week, but they will last a few days. So typically I chop those softer ingredients just the day that I need it, and I'm still able to get my meal done in 15 minutes because I've got my protein prepped, my starches prepped, and my produce prepped. Okay, so you've heard how I do it in my home. Hopefully that was inspirational for you. So the important thing here, though, is how can you do this in your home, right? I've been doing this for years. It changed our lives. I went from spending 2 to 3 hours a day in the kitchen to I spend about 30 minutes a day in the kitchen total for all of my meals now, and then about 2 hours on Sunday. I love this system and I want to get it into your home. So how can you use the dinner in 15-minute system in your home? There are 2 ways you can use it in your home. One, if you are a do-it-yourselfer, you can do it yourself. You can build a 4-week dinner in 15-minute program all on your own. In the email that you received with this video, there's an attachment for a 4-page worksheet that will walk you through the 3-step process that you can use to create a personalized 4-week dinner in 15-minute menu that your family will love and eat. I'm not going to walk through the process for how you'll do that because the worksheet is totally self-explanatory. It will hold your hand and walk you through the process. When you go through it, if you have questions, feel free to reach out. You can email me, you can message me on Facebook, or ask questions in the Dinner for a Dollar group. Okay, so that's one way that you can get the dinner in 15-minute system in your home. The second way is done for you dinner in 15-minute 4-week program. Over here at Dinner for a Dollar, we have been busy behind the scenes and we have created a 4-week dinner in 15-minute menu for you. This is perfect for you if you are overwhelmed, overdone, if you yourself are overcooked, and you're like, Shelly, I love this idea. I want to start it, but I don't have the mental bandwidth to put that program together myself. Or I don't have the time to put that program together for myself. Or, Shelly, I want you to show me. I don't want to have to figure it out on my own. You've been doing it for years. I want to trust you and just follow the plan that you've already written. So you can purchase a done for you 4-week dinner in 15-minute program from us. And if you decide to purchase it, let me just tell you what comes with it. You get a 4-week menu. You get weekly batch cooking instructions. This will walk you step by step through the exact sequence, how I do it in my kitchen. How do you, in 2 hours time, how do you get your protein, your starches, and all your veggies chopped and ready for the week? I walk you through the step-by-step process. It includes daily instructions to make your entire weekly meal plan work. When to clean out your fridge, when to do your inventory, when to do your meal planning, and your grocery shopping. It's all laid out. It includes the daily instructions for how to assemble the meals in under 15 minutes, Monday through Friday. And of course, it includes the shopping list for all the dinners in the program. So it is a comprehensive program that will teach you exactly how to implement the dinner in 15-minute system in your home. Okay, now, this seems like what I'm selling you is a 4-week menu. And it certainly is a 4-week menu, but that is not what I'm selling you. I am selling you an on-the-job training for how to completely overhaul your food system in your life. I'm teaching you an entirely new way to think about food, shop for food, prepare food, use up food, and eat food. And when you learn that new system, you are going to slash the amount of time, money, and mental energy that you're spending on food. And the best part, you're buying a 4-week menu, but once you learn this system, you will know it for life. This will make a permanent change in the way that you prepare food so that you will be saving time, money, and mental energy on your food life forever. Right? Forever. No more 2 to 3 hours a day in the kitchen. No more trying to figure out what's for dinner. No more being trapped in the takeout box or trapped in the drive-thru line. You will be able to assemble and put food on the table that you want to feed your family. And it will be simple, practical, realistic, and frugal, and accessible for you, the busy mom. So you will see in here the link where you can check out the Dinner in 15-minute program and see if it is the right fit for you. If you want to do the do-it-yourself Dinner in 15-minute 4-week program, just print out those worksheets and work your way through it. Whatever way you decide to implement the Dinner in 15-minute program in your life, I'm super excited for you. I want you to cook this way. And here's why. Because I want you to have your life back. I want you to get out of your kitchen and on with your life. I want you to serve food on your table that you want your family to eat. And I want you to have your life back. All right, if you have any questions about the Dinner in 15-minute system, how to do it yourself, or about the Dinner in 15-minute system that you can purchase through us, please reach out and I would love to answer your questions.